Is it snow, is it rain, or is it ice? Well, actually, it's all three. Either way, people are having a hard time driving and walking in it. You can still see here on the scene that there's a perimeter lined up as fire crews continue to investigate. There's chunks of grass just all over the field like this one right here. Now I'm gonna walk across it to see what it's like. So far it's actually okay, but you can still see what's left behind. There's this huge power pole that's broken down. Jeffrey Matthews actually has an extensive criminal history that's so long, too many pages to count. There's some even outside of our station right now. You can see that this one is partially ripped off. I do want to give you a look at the scene because we haven't been this close to it. Officers say you can pull off into a visible public space. Or if you're really unsure, you can call 911. Still a very active scene here right now. Washington State Patrol troopers are here and they are taking over the investigation. Getting results after our story aired about a vacant home being used by high schoolers for partying. Tonight, there's been a big change. Time is running out for this 32-year-old. Tonight, I'm going to introduce you to Shelby and how she's pleading for a life-saving kidney. Scream and shout, school's out, but the pools are in. Tonight on KHQ, we'll tell you how kids are spending their summertime. It's not easy being the center of attention. But 21-year-old Amanda DeGraff is happy to be spreading a message that's been her mission since she was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. It doesn't matter what age you are, you need to check yourself.
I've had people message me from other states saying, thank you, because of you, I've gone to the doctor, and that means so much to me.
This Liberty Lake furniture business wants to help push her story even more.
The story is a compassionate story. It's about a fighter, it's about a winner, and it's about someone who is being incredibly impactful when all the cards are stacked against her.
To raise cancer awareness, Amanda entered a Facebook contest at Consign Furniture in need of a new couch.
Currently, I've been in bed due to the cancer being in my back and my hips, so the only comfortable place that I have to lie down is in my bed with lots of pillows.
After hundreds of nominations, she was picked for the $3,000 giveaway.
I'm incredibly grateful. This gives me a whole new opportunity to be able to be a part of the family life.
The last few months have been difficult since we last interviewed Amanda in November.
Some people live weeks, months, up to 3 years is what the chart showed. And so it's a little scary knowing that I'm kind of on a timeline.
The cancer has gotten worse.
I did chemo for a few months, and it led me to many days in bed and not very many days out of bed. I'm hoping to get better, but it's not easy. Sorry. Cancer is a horrible disease, and it affects you in ways that you didn't know that it would.
But Amanda still stands tall, with a smile on her face, meeting people she's never seen before, spreading her message with the time she has left.
I hope that doctors see my story and realize it does happen, and they're not pushing away patients who do have a concern with their health, even if it is small.
Andrea Olson, KHQ Local News.
Basically, everyone on the street has what's called a sump pump, and I want to give you a closer look at that. This is right in front of her home. This is what it looks like. Basically, all the water that she pumps off of her property goes into this, and it looks like a pool, but the problem is there's no drain in sight. It's actually pretty far away, and she just says this is really nasty.
This is Terry Horn's sump pump, used to help keep the area in Horn's home dry and prevent it from flooding. But there's a serious problem.
We're going to take a 608-foot walk.
Where, you might ask? To the drain that isn't located anywhere near Horn's home. So all this water just stays here.
Be careful.
As we walked to the drain, Horn showed us around her street.
Most of this water and ice and slush isn't from snowfall. We haven't had that bad of a winter. This is from the sump pump expulsion points.
The water from each home dumps out here.
These sump pumps are spewing out watered down animal excrement, bird excrement, pesticides, fertilizers. God only knows what else other people may be illicitly dumping into their backyards. This is all being spewed onto a county-maintained road.
Finally, we make it to Horn's Drain. But
Look around. Where are my drains?
where? We didn't know.
They burn it out, and our drain is somewhere under there.
So that's where all the water's supposed to go.
Everybody's water.
According to this map, we found where Horn lives is a high-risk drainage area. On our walk back to Horn's home, we ran into a neighbor dealing with the same issue.
Yeah, it stops right here.
It's, of course,
She's tried contacting multiple people from the county to fix this problem.
I want a drain. All we need is this to be all dug up, a pipe to place in, of course, having it pitched properly, making sure it goes downhill.
All she wants is a solution now.
I've contacted the county about this problem. They say they are well aware of it and that they're trying to get more information for me so that I can report on it tomorrow. I'll let you know what I find out. Reporting in Spokane County tonight, Andrea Olson, KHQ Local News. We're talking 3 U-Hauls and 2 extra cars that came here all the way from Spokane to Welpinit to help donate. And I'm telling you, this room used to be pretty much empty and now it's totally packed. And one woman who says she lost everything can't thank everyone enough.
Boxes and bags on the floor in that middle section.
It's overwhelming for Tanya McDaniel.
This is awesome. This is wonderful.
Piles and piles of clothing, kitchenware, anything anyone would ever need to help rebuild their life.
I lost everything that I've accumulated for 40 years.
What's left of her property isn't much. The welcoming sign to her road and charred rubble from the fire's destructive path. Tanya's kids were visiting Sunday, the first time everyone was together in 10 years.
My son called and said, "Get out of your house. Get out now, the fire's coming to you."
Suddenly disrupted.
I never ever thought I'd be in this predicament. It's just hard.
Hard, but she can't help but be grateful for what she does have.
Everybody is safe.
And watch
All the other tribes have stepped up to the plate. And like I said, Spokane,
the community build each other up,
look at the little kids.
one step at a time. In Welpinit, Andrea Olson, KHQ Local News.